Hello everyone, welcome back to your English class. Students, today we are going to do one of your reader lesson and the name of the lesson is On a Different Track. Students, this lesson is about the trains. This lesson is all about the trains. I'm sure every one of us is fascinated by the names of trains only. Yes, so in this lesson, we will come to know about the history of trains. That means like when was the first train in the world started and what was the purpose of the trains to be started. Then in this lesson, we have the account of different and beautiful and unique trains that runs all over the world. Now let us come to the discussion part of the lesson. A toy train set complete with sound, light and motion may have been the best toy we ever had. Even adults, like children, get excited when they hear the shrill whistle of steam engine. Can you imagine life without trains? Do you know when the first train was operated and why? So students, this is the basic introductory paragraph about the trains. Every one of us knows that a toy train is the best toy for any child. Even adults like children, they really get excited when we hear the train whistle and we are really excited about the trains. The story of trains as we know them today began nearly 200 years ago. The first ever passenger train in England between Stockton and Darlington in 1825 was made to improve the wool trade. So students, it is said like the first train that was started 200 years ago and it was started in England. It was first ever passenger train and which ran between Stockton and Darlington in 1852. And why was the first train started? It was started to improve the wool trade. In India, the first train steamed off with a 21-gun salute on 16 April 1853. With 14 railway carriage and 400 guests, the train set off from Bombay's Boribandar to Thane. It was hauled by 3 locomotives, Sindh, Sultan and Sahib. The journey took an hour and 15 minutes. Interestingly, it was trade of cotton that prompted the journey of first ever train in Indian subcontinent. Thereon, Indian Railways, with the modest beginning in 1853, has grown tremendously to become the integral part of the nation. Today, it has network comprising more than 100,000 kilometers and it transports 25 million passengers one day, every day. So, students, here in this paragraph, it is told that in India, the first train was started on 16 April 1853 with 21 gun salute. In Hindi, what we call it, 21 तोपों की सलामी के साथ जो first train है that started and it set off in Bombay. It started in Bombay from Boribandar to Thane and it was pulled by 3 locomotives, that was Sindh, Sultan and Sahib. So it was carrying 400 guests and the journey took the time of an hour and 15 minutes. तो complete journey में 1 hour और 15 minute का time लगा था. And why was this train was operated in India? To promote the trade of cotton. It was just to promote the trade of cotton that the first train was operated in India. It had very slow beginning. It had very slow beginning in 1853, but now it has grown so tremendously that it is very essential part of our nation. Now अब क्या है? अब it transport 25 million people every day. एक दिन में 25 million people को it transport. Okay. From steam engines to electrical and bullet trains, train have become so technological, advanced and modern that the vintage rides have become almost non-existent. Now the train, it is said that the train journey has become so advanced. Now earlier it was the coal engine, now it is the bullet trains have started. It is so टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांस दैट द जो पुरानी ट्रेन्स होती हैं वो तो आजकल एग्जिस्टेंस में ही नहीं है. Many often launch the charm of the good old steam engine that merrily whistles past. Fortunately, a few of classic trains rides still remains. दैट मीन्स अभी भी कुछ लोग हैं जो पुरानी ट्रेन्स पे ट्रैवल करना पसंद करते हैं, बट एज इट इज़ सेड दैट इट इज़ नॉन एग्जिस्टेंट नाउ, बट फॉर्चुनेटली देर आर सम ओल्ड ट्रेन्स दैट आर स्टिल रिमेन्ड. There are trains for every region, season, and person. The Nilgiri mountain railways hold the pride of place amongst all the trains in India. It is also known as Blue Mountain Railway. The construction of this line was very big challenge as the terrain was rather tricky. This railway is widely regarded as marvel of engineering. The train is charming blue and cream with wooden coaches and large window that opens to some amazing scenery. Now here we have the account of the first train that runs in India, and it has hold the position of price of place. That means it is the pride of all the trains. It is pride amongst all the trains in India, and the name is Nilgiri Mountain Railways, which is also known as Blue Mountain Railways. The construction of this line was very difficult. Because on the land on which it was to be built was very slopy and very tricky. The train is charming blue. It is very beautiful. It is made up of blue and green wooden coaches, and it is having the large windows that open to some amazing sceneries. The train makes a 46-kilometer long journey to connect Mettupalayam on the foothills of to Ooty, which is at over 7,000 feet high up in the mountains. The mountains train, or the toy train as it is popularly called, is so slow that one can easily walk or run along with it. Its maximum speed is about 10 km per hour. Now this train covers the journey of 46 km. It covers the journey of 46 km and it connects Mettupalayam to the Ooty. Ooty is 7,000 kilometers high in the mountain. And this train, this Blue Mountain Railway, or this Nilgiri Mountain Railway, is also known as the toy train because it is very slow. Its maximum speed is 10 km per hour, and it is so slow that one can run along it. For the first 7 kilometers, we see paddy fields in fluorescent green gleaming bright in sun. Then fun begins. The train begins to climb hills, passes through the rocky terrains, tunnels and viaducts. Then loom the rolling green hills. Now the train meanders lazily through the lush green estates. The aroma of freshly brewed tea fills the air. The train chugs on and on without missing a single beat until it pulls up to at Ooty station. It is truly a journey worth remembering. The Nilgiri Mountain Railways is now a World Heritage Site. Now in this journey, the first 7 kilometer, in the first journey of 46 kilometer, the first 7 kilometer we will see the rich green paddy fields in fluorescent green. Fluorescent means very bright green color that gleams that shine in the sun. Then the fun begins. Then the train starts moving towards the hills and it passes through the various lands, tunnels and bridges. Then appear the green hills and then it enter in the lush tea estates. Tea estates, it is the place where the tea are grown. Tea is grown. The aroma of freshly brewed tea fills the air. So that means the fragrance of tea fills the air when the train passes from that place. And the train moves on and moves on till the Ooty station comes. And it is a journey which truly worth remembering. It is the mountain, this Nilgiri Mountain Railway is now a World Heritage Site. Is there anyone in the world who does not love chocolates? The Swiss chocolate train is a perfect holiday for chocolate loving kids. Now we have the another train, and the name of the train is Swiss chocolate train, and it is perfect for holiday for chocolate loving kids. The kids who are in love of chocolate. It combines tasty treat with scenic routes. Children can eat as many as chocolates as they want while they enjoy the panoramic view outside. So, if the children visit this train, they can eat as many as chocolates they can eat. The train leaves Montreux on the Swiss Riviera bound for the Brock where the chocolate factory is situated. Now this train leaves from the Montreux Swiss Riviera bound and it reaches Brock where the chocolate factory is situated. With the first class ticket, you can visit the castle as well as the cheese, dairy and chocolate factory at Gruyères. Biting into the mouth, watering chocolates all the way, you would truly wish to go on forever and ever. Now it is said that with the first class ticket in this train, you can visit the castle as well as the cheese, dairy and chocolate factory. And it is the journey in which you can eat as many as chocolates and you would wish that this journey go on forever and forever. The Thomas train tours all over the America offering entertainment for children. Thomas is now comes the another train whose name is Thomas. You must have heard about Thomas train and you must have seen it on the TV also. Thomas is a tank engine painted blue with red lining and displayed the number 1 on its right. Now Thomas is an engine which is painted in red lining with the blue color and red lining and it displays number 1 on its side. Thomas is a fictional character. Thomas is a fictional character or it is a fictional steam locomotive which was created by Reverend Wilbert. It was created by Reverend Wilbert in his book and the name of the book is Railway Series which he wrote for his son Christopher. Then this book was later made into the television serial and that is why I was telling you, you must have seen this television serial. So this book was later made into the television serial and Thomas became a real life character. As you can see in the picture, this is the Thomas, the engine whose name is Thomas. You must have seen it on the TV also. Children take ride on the 15-ton Thomas and have their picture taken with Sir Topham Hatt, the controller of Thomas Railway. When the children visit this 15-ton Thomas, they take the pictures with the controller of Thomas Railway also. The entertainment does not stop on the tracks though. कहते कि ये entertainment यहीं ख़त्म नहीं होता. Every location has Thomas and Friend Imagination station with activities including temporary tattoos, hands-on art, craft, petting zoos and miniature golf, bounce house, face painting and magic shows. Now कहते कि जो entertainment है, it does not stop on the tracks only, but each and every location in the Thomas has very unique activities like tattoos including temporary tattoos, art and craft, golf and face paintings and magic shows, and it is known as Thomas and Friend Imagination Station. The place particularly known as Thomas and Friends Imagination Stations. The York Durham Heritage Railway Halloween train is yet another interesting train. Now comes the another train and the name is a bit long and the name is the York Durham Heritage Railway Halloween train. And it is basically a Halloween train. The Canadian train departs from Uxbridge station to Oak Ridges, Moraine on the wonderful 90-minute Halloween ride. So it is the Canadian train and it covers the journey of 19 minutes. It covers the journey of 19 minutes with a Halloween ride. What is a Halloween ride? On the board the train, the people are dressed up as ghosts and ghouls. जो ट्रेन में जो लोग होते हैं, they are dressed up as ghosts and ghouls. There are many kinds of entertainment and activities and special snack for children. So for children there are many kind of special activities and snacks. That means for eating purpose, and for entertainments there are various activities. The ride is free for children up to the age of 12 and the ride on this train is free for the children whose age is up to 12. 12 साल के बच्चे तक के लिए इसमें जो ride है that is free, and the children get goodie bags when leaving, and when they leave from the train they get the goodie bags. That means they get the some gifts kinds. The longest train is the legendary Trans-Siberian Express, and this is the last account of the train that we are reading in the lesson, and the name is Trans-Siberian Express. The term Trans-Siberian actually applies to the tracks that span Russia, एक्चुअली द टर्म ट्रांस साइबेरियन किसके लिए यूज हुई है? दैट इज यूज फॉर ट्रैक्स दैट मेक्स द ब्रिज ओवर द स्पैन, मीन्स मेकिंग ब्रिज ओवर रशिया. The premier train that traverses this route is named as Rosia. So the train which moves on these tracks are known is the name of the train is Rosia, and it takes 7 days to cover. That means there is a journey of 7 days, and it covers 9,298 kilometer journey, and it takes the 7 time zone. It crosses the 7 time zones, and it crosses the 7 days. During the long eastward journey, the Rosia crosses Europe into Asia. Along the way through Siberia, the scenery ranges from mundane to spectacular. The train offers a fascinating view of life in Russia as it whistles past countless villages with the traditional houses in green and blue and ornate window shutters. Now, during the journey to eastwards, Rosia, that is the name of the train that enters into Asia, and it like the scenes are very beautiful. It ranges from very simple to very beautiful. The train offers a very beautiful view of life in Russia because it passes through various villages in Russia. As it passes through various villages in Russia, so the people who are present in the train gets the chance to view the life of Russian people, as they can see the green and the green and blue house and ornate window shutters. Halfway along the journey is impressive Lake Baikal. The water in the lake is mainly from glacier and so is incredibly clear. So halfway along in this journey comes the impressive Lake Baikal, and the water in the lake is crystal clear because it comes from glacier. It comes directly from glacier, so it is very crystal clear. Incredibly means very clear. From Baikal, the train weaves through the rugged mountain ranges. Stepping off after 7 days on the board this train, one feels a sense of great achievement, having crossed 2 continents and 7 time zones. Like इस ट्रेन में जर्नी करने के बाद one can feel a sense of achievement that one have achieved something, that we have crossed 2 continents and